All right, today on Cabal Cast, we're going to be Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Draft to do a 4 versus 4 video commentary. So just a couple of things before I get started. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It's time for the green to circle the globe. And yeah, everybody getting to the green spirit of everything. And the second thing is, as this video goes live, I will be 5 subscribers away from 500 on my YouTube channel. So we are very close to 500, and just a quick announcement, I will be doing a very special video commentary when I get to 500. So just 5 more subscribers left at the time of this video. So if we can get there, I'll bring you a very special video commentary in the next week or however long I get to 500. So anyway, let's get into this game. It's a 4v4, and we got John 5781 playing a Steel Talons. And his team is going to be Photonics as GDI. Your Horse and the game 2007. So I know who Photonics and Your Horse are. The game 2007 I haven't seen in such a long time. No idea who John is. And then on team 1 it's going to be the team of E equals MC squared, team of Lock and Fire and Executive. So they're going to be on team 1 with their partners Overlord 666 and Shield Power. So all right, let's get this game started on Tiberium Gardens version 8. So let's start up in the north here. We see orange here. This is Overlord. He's playing as the Scrin faction, and the blue guy here is gonna be Lock and Fire. So Lock and Fire, and then red here is Executive, and then over here purple is gonna be Shield Power. So Shield Power, Scrin, and Nod. Not Blackhand. Okay, so Blackhand and Scrin. I'm not sure who the Scrins are. Ripper 17 for Shield Power, and then the orange is Traveler 59 for Overlord. So that's gonna be pretty good. He's pretty good with his with his factions there. Pink here, we see this is gonna be Your Horse. So Your Horse is gonna be playing as the pink Vanilla Nod. Well, Chocolate Nod. Yellow here, this is gonna be Photonics. He's gonna be playing as the GDI Chocolate faction. And over here, green, this is going to be John. He's going to be playing as the green Steel Talons, or Steel Talons, as I like to call it. And then Cyan is going to be the game 2007 playing as the Steel Talons. All right, so let's get this game started here. And we see some Blackhand squads from Executive. He's going to be going to the center of the map here. He has to take out that Buzzer Squad. Oh, the Buzzer Squad is part of his team. I forgot about that. Yeah, so Executive is going to be getting that tip spike there with the help of his partner, which is Lock and Fire, and he's going to capture that tip spike, no questions about that. And we see just some fast like Disintegrator squads from Overlord is going to be going down to the center half of the map here, and possibly going to destroy maybe a tip spike here. I don't know what he has planned here, but we see some built squads going to be coming out now, and the tip spike is under attack, and we see some Rifleman squads and Milton squads going to go to try to destroy those Disintegrator squads before they take out the tip spike, but I think they will be too late. Photonics and Your Horse are going to be trying to take them out, those Disintegrator squads, but they're going basically into a trap, though. Oh, I didn't notice there was a tip spike here. Oh, there's a couple of ways back into the back base here, so Photonics and Your Horse could be in trouble here. But we'll see. So those Disintegrator squads, they're hungry for tip spikes. I don't think they care about the Harvesters, which is a pretty smart idea. I'm not sure what. So John is going to be focusing in some economy going. This is going to be who's this? This is Crown. This is the game 2007 has got some stuff coming on here. His combat engineer standing on the Tiberium, which is not what you wanted to do. We see some. Oh, there's a Titan in the base here. A couple of Titans for the game 2007, trying to take out some Harvesters here from Executive, and he's doing some great micro here. Too bad the heavy Harvesters, or not the heavy Harvesters, but the Titans can shoot over buildings, and they might get crushed. This is pretty close. He will take out a Harvester. I think he managed to take out 2 Harvesters from Executive, which is pretty bad. Meanwhile, Photonics is going to be getting some Predator tanks out on the field now, and same thing for Your Horse. He did lose his tip spike, which kind of sucks, but at least he managed to keep all his Harvesters in order. What are you doing? Shield Power, you're going to be going for some Shard Walkers. Nothing too serious. Hasn't done much else. Everybody's trying to get the blue tip on this field, and then, oh, he's got a Foundry. That's why. Foundry up here, and we see orange. I forgot who this is. This is Overlord. He's going to be going for some tier 2. He could be fast teching because he's Traveler 59. That's pretty good. Same thing here for Lock and Fire. He's going to be going for some economy. He's got a Foundry. This Foundry is good in this situation. Then you can double your production and get some more stuff on the map here. Secret tanks as well. Executive, what are you doing? You're just reeling from that attack here from the game 2007. Now the game's bringing in some missile squads here just to protect his harvesters. They're going to get squished, obviously, because the Scorpion tanks can do that. And Executive just doing a little bit of harvester harassment. He's not going to get anywhere because his his Scorpion tanks are very heavily damaged. So on the map here we see Photonics is going to be attacking the Gunwalker, which manages to get taken out. Game is going to be going into like a huge fight here. We see Photonics has got a second MCV out now, so he's going to go for the center half of the map to get a lot more economy going. This could be very powerful. One tip spike managed to go down. Not sure who. I think it was Overlord's tip spike that he managed to capture, and these two Predator tanks from Photonics is going to be hopefully taken out with those nearest squads from shield power. And everybody's just getting their economy back up in order. We see some Secret Trend coming out here, so we see the Black Hand is going to get the Black Disciple upgrade. Executive is going to do just that. And that's going to be very, very powerful against what the Game 2007 have, because all he has is just Titans and Rocket Squads. He doesn't have very many. Well, he has a couple of Wolverines, but that's not going to do much against all of these infantry squads, which just managed to take, has a lot of those Rocket Squads and just infused with those Tip Infusion. And we see an MCV coming out here from Eurohorse, so he's going to be going for a little bit of aggressive expansion right here, and this is going to be pretty powerful. And would double the production of the constructor comes double the build radius. And we see some Secret Tanks coming in here from the, this is going to be Overlord. He's going to be attacking that Harvester right now. And here comes some Venoms right here. And I'm not sure if they'll be able to take out a Harvester. I think they will, but there's an Avatar here with some Venoms. And a couple of Hammerheads, too, from Photonics. So that's going to be pretty good. What has John been doing? He's been getting a couple of War Factors up here, which is pretty good. Oh, he's got some forces here already. Some Mammoth Tanks and a Behemoth and a couple of Titans here. So they're attacking Lock and Fire a little bit here, and they're doing a lot of damage, especially since when they have a Behemoth squads over here. So John is on top of things, and he's got a lot of production, a lot of it's okay economy. Actually, never mind, he's got good economy on this map. So John is going to be doing some pretty good stabbing out here, although they don't have any Devastator warships or any anti-air to deal with the Devastator warships. They throw down the Tipor Warpole that was from Overlord. And these Devastator warships, they do have the Traveler engines, which is quite nice. And then you can get away from fast away from situations like that. And a little bit of anti-air from the Mammoth Tanks are just going to be taking out that, hopefully taking out the Devastator warship. Hexapods coming out of the map here. Game 2007 is just focusing on getting some tech, nothing else. And another MCV. Oh, this was the other MCV. Does John have... No, he just has a crane. Oh, he has 2 cranes. Oh, wow, 2 cranes. That's impressive. We see a ion cannon here from Photonics. So that's going to be pretty good as well. And the construction yard now is going to be going and doing some pretty good damage. Base push here from John, and he's placing down some watchtowers. They don't have anything to deal with these shorter turrets, which do have the charged particle beams. But to be honest, they can't really do anything against these Behemoth squads. Looks like Overlord's Hexapod is going to be attacking Your Horse's base. Your Horse has just placed down a disruption tower, so that's going to be stealthing his base. Pretty good. The Marv is out now from Photonics, and he's going to be engaging that Reticular Hexapod. I'm not sure if he has a Mastermind in his base or a Prodigy in his base to teleport that, but he's just going to phase it, so that's going to be pretty fine with him. Some Slingers are coming in and taking out the Devastator warship. That's not too shabby at all. Back here we see John is getting, a couple of his Behemoths are going down, and we see a lot of Obelisk of Light coming in here from Executive, just to protect his favorite 2v2 partner, Lock and Fire. And a lot of carnage and damage here. A lot of stuff is going on here that I can't really explain on what's going to happen here. A captured Mammoth Tank is going to get taken out, and this is just insane base pushing here from John and the game 2007. They're just incredibly... This is back and forth right now. This is all there is. Now we see some Spectre Artillery coming in from Executive, so that's going to be pretty good. And it looks like John lost almost all of his Behemoth squads, and now at the same time, the game 2007 is going to be going with his own Behemoths as well. We see a regular Hexapod from the Shield Power, and he's be pushing into the base of Your Horse. And obviously there's some Emp Buggies out here as well. So the Emp Buggies are doing really good damage, keeping that regular Hexapod emped as well. And all of that Shield Power can do is just keep emping. He phased, which is a little too early in my opinion. But that's what he did. Some Behemoths, or some Juggernauts actually. And it looks like the Red Hexapod is just teleported right on top of the Juggernauts, but unfortunately he wasn't able to crush them, which kind of sucks. And Overlord is just doing the best he can to take out these Juggernauts from Photonics, and he's doing pretty good. He took out 3 of them already, but at the same time Photonics is going to be base pushing, or base creeping I should say, with his refineries, and that's just causing a lot of damage. Oh, we see the drone platform has been teleported. That was very, very clever. And but he needs some stealth, he needs some stealth because he can't really do this because the Juggernauts in the backside of things from Photonics is just attacking the drone platform, and at the same time the Eric Hexapod is going to get teleported right on top of the Juggernauts. Here we see a truck of artillery coming in and an orbital bombardment as well, taking out all those Spectre artillery. And wow, that was a great combination, taking out all those Spectre artillery. So that was not very good there by Executive. But at the same time, he did a pretty good damage right there. And we see a tip chemical plant coming in, and we see a chasm style as well, and we see also a tip inundation with a tip vapor bomb. Oh no, that was just a chasm style. So that was not the best chasm style and tip inundation. But at the same time, it's going to be doing pretty good damage. We see another shockwave artillery coming in, and that will empty Hexapod. I'm not sure if Executive or Lock and Fire has a phase. Okay, he does have a phase. That's pretty good. Back over here, we see some Darcy warships going down now. Those slingers do have the AA tungsten shells. And we see a lot of base defense wars coming in here. Photonics is losing a couple of his refineries, so that's going to limit his build radius vision. Shield power, going for another hexapod. So it looks like he did lose it to Your Horse. And Your Horse has finally got his own Redeemer now. And we see another MCV. Did he lose MCV? Oh yeah, I think Your Horse did lose his MCV, so that kind of sucks. But now he's bringing in another one because he has the money to do so. Back over here, we see some more orbital bombardment support power is being used. That Hexapod is still under phased, and we see Executive's own Redeemer is going to be coming in now. Lock and Fire's MCV is being moved closer. He has a nice line formation base right here, so he's keeping all his tech in order. And at the same time, John is just using his own behemoths to keep those forces at bay because of the range of the Darcy warships are just way back here, so they can't really provide any support coming in. We see, I thought I heard a chasm style, but I don't think I've seen one anywhere. Just a lot of carnage and a lot of stuff going on here that I can't really keep up with this whole. And now we see a what? Oh, that must be just a phase. Yeah, oh, that's just a decoy army. I didn't see the decoy army go off, but anyway, we see Rage Runner goes off. I'm not sure what that got in the radius, but it's not really anything. Yeah, didn't take out anything. The MCV here from Overlord is going to be focused down now. Oh, there's a lot of stealth tanks here. The stealth tanks takes out the MCV. I don't think Overlord is too worried about it because he already has a second one, but that's going to cost him a little bit. And now Your Horse is pushing in with his Redeemer squad inside this base here. Overlord and shield power. The Hexapod has been teleported back. The Corruptor is going to be fixing up that Hexapod relatively quickly. Some Hammerheads and stealth tanks just pushing into the base right here. He's nice radar scan going off there. I think that was from Photonics because he's the one that's GDI, and the ion cannon has been is on low power. I'm not sure why he powered it down. Where's the ion cannon anyway? Oh, he powered it back up again. We see some Storm Riders here from shield power, so he's going to be going in, and this whole base here from John is completely defenseless. No air to speak of, and now he's going to have a field day taking out all these harvesters, which is pretty bad. What's going on here? We see the infantry fighting some base defenses right here. Executive is going to be going into the base of John. John has like what? Oh, that's... I keep saying that John has double MCV, but no, he's just MCV from the game 2007 and his own MCV as well. And I like this placement of the behemoths up here, providing some great shell fire for those infantry forces, putting them in suppression fire mode. And more base defenses have been placed up now. What's happening up here? We see shield power is using some of his own Storm Riders here. Actually, the game 2007, wow, shield power is like what, 4 gravity stabilizers. So he did pretty good with his stuff here. He also has been destroying John's harvesters. John didn't bother placing down any of his base defenses. Now he's on low power, and he's losing up his upgraded power plants, which kind of sucks. And now his Space Command uplink is going to be destroyed. I wonder if he's going to... He could definitely take out both the cranes there, because that's just going to limit John's building potential. And now we see that, oh, that Hexapod is elite status now, so that's going to be pretty good. He's also focusing on Photonics' Marv, and he may be able to lose it, and he will lose it. Oh, that sucks. That was a nice fake Temple of Nod there by Executive, slowing down that Marv and destroying it as well. And now this whole base right here is just it's getting pretty big. And a lot of harvesters are going down from Overlord. That really sucks because all this Tiberium has been mined out completely. And now the infantry's finally taking out those behemoths on the top side of things. And also we see some more slingers. They were taking out the Devastator warships. The Devastator warships don't have any cover fire. They should basically shell fire from the storm column and stuff like that. But these storm riders still haven't been dealt with. And now the tech lab is also being taken out. Now John's beacon to his allies saying that, hey, my tech lab is about to be taken out. I need some help over here. And the power plants have been very upgraded now. John's doing pretty well, getting his this is his main base now, which is in the complete fire mode of Lock and Fire. And Lock and Fire has a lot of Devastator warships, and they're just shell firing all this force right here. They should be focusing on buildings, but at the same time, he can't really get into range. And we see another strike. Oh, that was a great phase right there. I was going to say that was a great phase, but even though there's a lot of juggernauts or behemoths here, and even with the phase, they did manage to take it out. That phase was a little too late, and in doing so, the phase was just not enough to hold back the Eradicator Hexapod. At the same time, that Marv is barely going to survive. Game 2007 is going to be saving his Marv. Just a lot of action all over the center of the map here. So we see a buggy has been controlled by the Mastermind. I think that was just take out the Mastermind over just for some scouting purposes. But I'm just waiting for that that Hexapod to go heroic, and then that is just going to be the end of it. We see some Reaper tripods here, and they do have the conversion reserves and the shield force field generators. That's pretty good. Oh, we see the Hexapod has been emptied, and that kind of sucks for shield power. And now it's going to be a full-on attack of these stealth tanks. They're going to take out the Hexapod, and that's going to really suck for shield power. Although he does have the construction yard, or he does have these Reaper tripods, and the Hexapod has been teleported somewhere. I'm not sure where. But, oh my god, these behemoth squads are just getting absolutely massacred. What? Oh, John losing all of his behemoths. That sucks. And there's a lot of husks here that could be taken under control. But unfortunately for John, he doesn't have a tech lab. He can't replace those. He has to capture them. But another Hexapod has been built by Executive, or that should be the Lock and Fire. And I'm just waiting for that ion cannon to fire at any point, as well as the Rift Generator from Shield Power, which is over here. So yeah, and both... oh, there's a heroic Hexapod. Overlord 666 has got the heroic Hexapod, and he's just going to be attacking that Marv, and that Marv will go down 100%. No thing saving that. And there's a lot of base defenses here from Executive, so it's just providing some great cover fire. And the right side players here are going... Looks like they're going down. Oh, we see some... was that Grenadiers, or was that a... like Grenadiers, or I think that was Grenadiers. Yeah, those are Grenadiers. So the MCV, or the Hexapod has been emptied. I think here comes another shockwave artillery, and that's going to take... Oh! Was that Hexapod emptied? Okay, yeah, it was emptied, but unfortunately, he was going to be he was teleporting it as soon as the emp came down, so that's not a glitch. So the game 2007 lost his Recommender hub, and Hexapod is finally out of phase, and now it's going to be under attack now. So Lock and Fire is not very careful with this Hexapod. He's going to lose it again, and once again that kind of sucks. But oh, we see the Mastermind has mind controlled the MCV. I think that was John's MCV, so he doesn't have any building potential anymore. And now this construction yard now from game 2007 is also going to be under attack from the shell fire fragments of the Spectre artillery, and hopefully some Devastator warships if Lock and Fire decides to build anymore. And game 2007 has to force to defend this base all by himself. What's happening up there? We see that heroic Hexapod is still being repaired up, but we see the we see some Venoms here, and they're doing the reflectability. I forget what that upgrade is called. It's called Reflector Beam, and there's just a lot of forces here. That Hexapod, if he has to teleport, he has to teleport if he faces, which is fine. But there's a lot of beam cannons here, and your horse did an amazing. That was a great ability there. So I'm just waiting for that ion cannon to fire. Where is it going to fire? Where is that? Where is that going to fire? He could fire it here. That's going to be great. Oh, yes. Here's going to be the full animation here. Here it comes. Boom! That took a good chunk of Lock and Fire's base out, and that just hurts a lot. That MCV's been rebuilt now, and John needs to deploy it immediately before he gets taken out by that Hexapod, which doesn't have any upgrades in it. Again, Lock and Fire, what are you doing, buddy? You're just letting your Hexapods die without having any upgrades. Or any upgrades. Oh, but that MCV! Oh! The Hexapod has been taken out. That was that heroic Hexapod. Oh man, uh, your horse with that range, taking out all of those, taking out that heroic Hexapod. That hurts by Overlord. MCB is back out now from John. He's going to be hopefully getting his economy back up in order as well. Actually, what economy? There's no economy left on the map here. John is he has to reply on his allies here. They're doing okay. Photonics has got another Marva with 2 repair pods and 2 zone troopers in it. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing with his beam cannons. He could be doing something. Lots of tech in here for shield power, so he's just going to be going in. And the Mastermind is being teleported away. Oh, it's getting sniped! Sniper teams! Nice! That was a nice snipe. Photonics has been beaconing to his allies. Hey! There's a Mastermind in there. Luckily for that Disruption Tower. Looks like, oh, the top team is going to be losing their bases. And now that drone platform is going to be under attack, and it might be destroyed. Yeah, I think the top team might have lost their footing in this game. Yeah, with that nice ion cannon strike. Oh, we see a Rip Generator coming. I'm not sure where it's going to attack. Oh, we see a Mothership. That doesn't last long. Yep. Oh, Rift Generator. Where was the Rift Generator? Oh, it's right over here. Okay, that was actually a pretty nice shot there. Check out, like, what, 4 refineries? That's huge. And the money game is getting a little bit damaged here. Oh, we see those. He got a heroic stealth tank. And he calls in the shock troopers. I haven't seen that in a long time. So what that does, if you're new to this game, what that does is that you have a tech lab, you can blink in 3 veteran shock troopers. And these shock troopers have just upgraded the blink packs and disc launchers. So that heroic stealth thing is going to be a nuisance to the top team. And the last thing they need is more nuisance because their expansions have been absolutely decimated by the ion cannon. And he lost his Rift Generator, so that sucks. But at least he managed to pull it off. And now the Marv is back out now from game 2007, so he's going to be doing pretty good. We see the Hexapod has been rebuilt out now. Unfortunately, he will lose his Warp Chasm. He did manage to place down there. Oh, we see an EMP shot there from Overlord. He did manage to capture that EMP control center. So that Marv is being under attack now in Photonics. He may lose his MCV because there's 3 base defenses here attacking that Marv, and he will lose it. This is a plane. This is just mine drop. And that repair pod needs to come in handy, but he will not be able to save it. That is unfortunate. And now the bottom team is going to be pushing in with those Juggernauts and that Redeemer. But unfortunately, oh, that Marv. Okay, yeah, that Rejection Tower is providing some great stealth for that Juggernaut. It's almost dead. The Redeemer now is being attacked. Is moving away. They should be pushing in, but unfortunately, Executive and Lock and Fire have both their epic units out, so that kind of pushes things away. And we see a area mind controls that weak Juggernaut. Might as well be taken out now. That's a good shot there. Another Disruption Tower has been placed down now in game 7. Has a Grenadier Squad, a Rocket Squad, and 2 repair pods inside that Marv. So he's going to be pushing into Lock and Fire and Executive's base. And he could focus down the drone platform, but the 2 epic units from Executive and Lock and Fire are going to be pushing back that Marv. And a couple of behemoths in the backside of things as well, just providing some great shell fire. And a shock artillery also coming in, shuts down that Hexapod. And the top teams just keep fighting. And now that Hexapod is pushing in now. Oh, heroic Avatar. Nice. That's pretty good from your horse. He will manage to take down. He did lose his Redeemer, which kind of sucks, but he can focus down that Hexapod. And he needs to do pretty good. Oh, nice M shot there by those Grenadiers. He needs to take him out now. Photonics is speaking to his ally. Hey, take out the Hexapod. It's empty. Uh-oh. Cultists! Cultists! Mind controls the heroic Avatar. Woo! That was nice. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Now that Avatar is going to be taking control of this entire game, taking out all the stealth, and he will focus down as many stuff as much top as possible, and to see heroic slingshot. Lots of heroics in this game. And we see the zone troopers have been taken out by the buzzers from support power. That Avatar, heroic Avatar, will be taken out. That was fantastic there by Overlord. Phased Hexapod now from shield power. He did manage to replace his Rift Generator, but you got to watch out that heroic stealth thing. I'm not sure if it's still alive or not. I don't see it anywhere. He probably will. He probably still has it. I'm not sure where it is. Emp shot there from whatever the hell that was. Probably a buggy. And the bottom team is running low on Tiberium. What's happening to the game 2007 is just pushing in, and also the John has a couple of his stuff of his own, behemoths, and now we see that heroic slingshot now just focused at taking down that devastator warship. That's pretty good. That heroic slingshot is going to be, well, it's the heroic slingshot of the game. Keeping that stuff in order. Everybody's going to go back for some more Tiberium. Might as well, though. Executive is running low on it. He's got 3 MCVs inside his base. 3 MCVs. 4 MCVs. If I was him, I would go for a base push. He's going to get the economy. I would go for a base push. I would take 1 MCV and go down this road and place it right here, and then take the game 2007's base out. Speaking of which, I think he has 2 MCVs of his own, so that's a lot of construction yards for executive. And within 26 seconds, we're going to have another ion cannon strike. He could fire it probably here or up here. This would be a lot better because there's a lot of tech up here. Another devastator warship goes down. Another trap has been mind controlled. I think Overlord is just doing wonders with this prodigy and these cultists. Yeah, I'm not sure where the cannon's going to strike. Lock of Fire has been defeated, so he's going to lose. Give all his stuff to shield power, and he might as well use it. Oh, this is not too bad of a ion cannon shot. There's a lot of base defenses here, so yeah. And might as well sell it off there. That was quite nice. Capturing that Juggernaut. And he does have the cool racing skins on it. I like to see some stuff like that. Oh, we see the sniper teams are taking out those simulators. That is really nice. And the reference squads take out the... Oh, we see a... not a devastator warship, but orbital bombardment coming in, and that did a lot of damage to those Spectre artillery. So Lock and Fire, actually Lock and Fire's been defeated. Sorry, this is executive. He lost a lot of his Spectre artillery, but a couple of them survived. And did I say one of them was heroic? One of them was heroic. What? And now the game 2007 is lost one of his behemoths, which kind of sucks. But here comes the shock artillery, and that's going to shut down that Redeemer. He might be able to lose it, but there's a lot of base defenses here, and just insane amount of obelisks coming out from him, and with a lot of obelisks. But unfortunately, there's a lot of behemoths here, and one of them is actually elite, so that's going to be pretty good. But okay, so what happened was there's a DC. And that's why a lot of people left, except for Photonics. So it was a good game, 26 minutes, 26 and a half minutes. It was a good game. So skip all that. Units scrapped. But I think, yeah, the bottom team had the game in the bag. I think that's when it happened. Structures, resources, stats. Okay, so Team 1 was the team of Lock and Fire, Executive, Overlord, and Shield Power. So 1,015,022 to Team 1, and Team 2 had 927,260. So wow, that's another that's over $50,000 in favor of Team 1. All right, so there's a game on Tib Gardens. Was it Tib Gardens 8? Yeah, my name is Cabal, and I'll see you guys next time.